Eric Adams indicted by a federal grand jury on criminal charges that are still sealed tonight as this story broke within the last hour.
Fox 5's Kendall Green in the newsroom with more on how we got to this moment. Kendall.
Hey, good evening, Steve, Natasha. As you know, a lot has happened in the recent days, months, weeks. Several members of the Adams administration having their homes searched and devices seized. And tracking the investigation, of course, means tracking who is being investigated. Let's take a closer look. David Banks' unexpected retirement as New York City Schools Chancellor at the end of the school year continues the resignations of Mayor Eric Adams' close circle, who are under FBI investigations. Some political analysts say a lot of eyes on City Hall as of late have less to do with policy and more with who's next.
Well, the optics are awful.
David Shapiro is director of the Inspection and Oversight Program at John Jay College.
I haven't seen a case where so many investigations are swirling around the orbit of one individual in the name of the mayor.
On September 4th, federal investigators raided the Harlem home David Banks shares with his partner, First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright. Their electronic devices were also seized. Wright was appointed by Adams in 2023. Raids were conducted at the home of Philip Banks III, the chancellor's brother and current deputy mayor for public safety, and the home of former NYPD officer Tim Pearson. Pearson is a senior public safety advisor. Investigations of Adams' circle began last November, with federal agents searched the home of Adams' chief fundraiser, Brianna Suggs, as a part of a probe into campaign donations with possible ties to the Turkish government. New York City Sheriff Anthony Miranda and his office are being investigated over money confiscated from illegal pot shops. In February, investigators searched the homes of Winnie Greco. Greco is the director of Asian Affairs. Former Police Commissioner Edward Caban resigned 2 weeks ago after his home was raided by the feds as well. His replacement, Interim Police Commissioner Tom Donlin, who says the FBI also searched his home soon after he was named. And now comes word the mayor has been indicted, to which Shapiro reminds us while the optics may be bad, people are innocent until proven guilty.
Because our system is based on the rule of law, which protects individuals from hasty judgments.
Now, calls for the mayor to resign were growing louder even before we got word of this indictment against the mayor. Now, just yesterday, he said he would not be stepping down again, and this indictment does not remain sealed, and we do not know what the charges may be.